Welcome back to my channel and a very special welcome if you're new here. My name is Jen. I'm a certified weight loss and nutrition coach who has lost and maintained a 140-pound weight loss. And today we're going to talk about 10 healthy foods that actually cause weight gain. You may be shocked. So if you're excited, give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not. Turn your bell on because I upload new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. Down in the description box, I will have nutrition coaching. Highly recommend those personalized macros and calories. That is what I follow to lose and maintain a 140-pound weight loss, as well as one-on-one coaching for questions, accountability, or to talk with me directly. Links, discounts to my favorite things are also down in that description box. So let's talk about 10 healthy foods that actually cause weight gain. The term healthy food can vary from person to person. Seriously, depending on who you ask, they're going to tell you whether a food is healthy or not healthy, whether a food is bad or good. Now, we don't call food bad or good. We don't even really call food healthy or unhealthy. Food is food. And some foods are just better for us than others. Now, these 10 what are typically deemed to be healthy foods are actually a cause for weight gain. So we're going to talk about the 10 foods and why they do cause that weight gain. All food should be consumed in moderation, healthy food included. And just because something has healthy fat, if it has an exorbitant amount of healthy fat, that could potentially lead to weight gain. So there's a lot of reasons why these healthy foods are actually weight gainers. Food number one, this is a really popular one, and that's acai bowls. Now you might think, oh my gosh, these are so healthy. We've got nuts and seeds and grains and lots of fruit, but you may be shocked at number one, the calories in acai bowls, and number two, the sugar. Acai bowls often come with a high calorie and sugar count. Most of the sugar is naturally occurring in the fruit, but the added sugar used to sweeten the bowl can be a problem for your waistline. Not to mention with calorie counts that can far exceed 600 calories depending on toppings, this food can easily put you over your caloric needs pretty quickly. And the other thing with acai bowls is they're really not going to keep you full and satisfied. Now, granted, you can put some toppings on there like chia seeds and flax seeds and nut butter. That's going to deliver a little bit of protein, some healthy fat, but there's virtually no protein in acai bowls, and that is what is really going to help keep you full. You are getting fiber, you are potentially getting healthy fat, but you're also getting a lot of calories, and something like I said that doesn't sustain you for very long. One thing you can do is make sure that any of the toppings that you're adding to your acai bowls do not contain any added sugar. Number two, matcha lattes. People instantly think, oh, matcha is so healthy, but a matcha latte can actually be very unhealthy. Matcha tea actually has a lot of antioxidants, and the best way to consume it would be to just whisking it into some water. But people have taken healthy matcha powder and made it into a virtually unhealthy drink. Most people enjoy matcha when served as part of a latte. This means the antioxidant-rich powder is now potentially served alongside loads of added sugar. In fact, a large iced matcha latte from Dunkin' has 43 grams of sugar, while Grande Starbucks matcha latte packs 29 grams of sugar with 39 grams of sugar in a venti, which is more than you should have in an entire day. So if you are a matcha lover, like I said, your best bet is to whisk it into some warm water. You could even whisk it into some milk or non-dairy milk. Just avoid the added sugar. All of these matcha drinks are actually just sugar bombs. Number three is granola. Now, granola is also always touted as a healthy food, but granola can also be loaded with sugar and tons of calories. It's oats, dried fruit, and seeds. How can it be high calorie? How can it be a healthy food that could potentially lead to weight gain? Well, each of these foods provides its own unique health benefits. The downside of granola mostly comes from the added sugar and oil used as binders in the crunchy cereal alternative. The combination of these ingredients makes for a high calorie food, often with high amounts of added sugar and little protein. For example, Kroger's Simple Truth mixed berry granola packs 20 grams of added sugar per serving and only 4 grams of protein. Now, there are granolas out there, healthier options that contain very little, if any, added sugar. You can also make homemade granola. It's extremely easy. There's countless recipes online. But for granola, what you want to make sure is that the total added sugar on the label is 0 to very, very minimal. If there's 20, 30 grams of added sugar, then that means they're using that to bind that granola together, and it's going to be lots of added sugar and really going to up your calorie count. So again, look for granolas with 0 to little added sugar, or make it at home. Number 4 is red wine. Now, all alcohol is a carbohydrate. When we consume alcohol, it turns to sugar. It doesn't matter what the alcohol is, but red wine is typically touted to be healthy. It's going to give you antioxidants. It's going to help with heart health, but red wine does have some downsides. Not only does a single glass provide more than 100 calories, but the way your body uses alcohol as an energy source may result in other nutrients being stored as fat. The combination of empty calories and energy metabolism effects of wine make it a likely source of weight gain. Now, if you want to enjoy red wine, have 1 glass. Limit yourself to 1 glass, 100 calories. It's when we consume anything in excess. Like I said in the beginning, all food should be consumed in moderation, red wine included. Now, I'm not saying you can't have any of the foods on this list. You just need to be mindful of the added sugar, the calories, and how it's going to play an effect on your body and potentially lead to weight gain, red wine included. Number 5 is MCT oil. This kind of started with the whole keto craze a few years back. MCT oil is fantastic, but it's an oil and it does contain calories and fat. Medium chain triglycerides, MCTs, are a type of fat that can be used for immediate energy, which is not true for most types of fat. While this unique absorption may allow it to aid in weight loss, when used in place of other oils, this method could potentially backfire. A single tablespoon of MCT oil provides 120 calories. Adding multiple servings of this oil to your meals can result in eating excess calories pretty easily, which could promote weight gain. Now, what you can do with MCT oil is swap it for another oil. If you're someone that uses avocado oil or olive oil, swap it with MCT oil. The point about it, the point is not to add additional oil, additional calories to your day. Make that simple swap so you can get the benefits of the MCT oil without putting yourself out of a calorie deficit. And I always say the only way to lose weight is to be in a caloric deficit. Number 6 may be a bit of a surprise, and this is going to be protein bars. Now, I am a protein bar girl. I actually eat 2 protein supplements daily, whether that's a protein bar, protein shake, powder, water, whatever. That helps me get in my protein. It's a low calorie, low carb way to up my protein every single day, but you've got to be mindful of the protein bars that you're choosing. While they provide important nutrients like protein and fiber, they can also be a dense source of calories and contain added sugar. In fact, some popular bars like Gatorade's protein bars pack a day's worth of sugar based on the American Heart Association's recommendation for women. Now, protein bars are convenient. Absolutely. Like I said, they're a great way to get in your protein. Look for healthy protein bars. Number 1, 5 grams of sugar or less, 5 grams of added sugar, not total sugars, added sugar. And also the protein of the bar should be at minimum 10% of the total calories. So for example, if your protein bar is 200 calories, it should contain 20 or more grams of protein. 10% of the total calories protein, 5 grams of added sugar or less. I will link some of my favorite protein bars down below, the ones that I find have really good macros and do fall into that 10% and under 5 grams of added sugar category. Number 7 is flavored oatmeal. Now, oatmeal is fantastic for you. It is a complex carbohydrate. It is packed with fiber. Remember when you were a kid and your mom said, eat oatmeal for breakfast? It sits like a rock in your stomach. That is a real thing. But what we have to be careful of is flavored, commercially produced oatmeal. Options that have flavoring usually come along with several grams of added sugar. Some of the most popular flavors can provide 22 grams of total sugar, 17 of those which are added, making them a food that could aid in weight gain. Added sugar has been linked to obesity and weight gain in many demographics and even chronic disease. Now, if you want to go with the convenience of a packet of oatmeal, pick the plain oatmeal and then add what you want to it. Fresh fruit, nuts, seeds, chia seeds, flax seeds, syrup, honey. Make it flavored yourself rather than buying the commercially prepared flavored packets. Not to mention they're artificially flavored. So you're getting who knows what in the fake flavoring of your oatmeal besides a lot of added sugar. Number 8, similar to flavored oatmeal, is flavored yogurt. Now, there are some healthy flavored yogurt options out there, but there's also a lot of unhealthy flavored yogurt options out there. Flavored yogurts can also supply a shocking amount of added sugar. For example, the Greek God strawberry with honey Greek yogurt packs 15 grams of added sugar per serving. This added sugar contributes empty calories, making it a less filling option. And traditional yogurts with high sugar content and less than 5 grams of protein per serving are even worse. These options offer minimal nutritional value and are more likely to contribute to weight gain. Now, if you are a yogurt lover, I am a yogurt lover, I have a couple of suggestions for you. First of all, plain, non-fat or whole milk plain Greek yogurt, add what you want to it. Similar to oatmeal, you can add in anything you want, fruit, low sugar granola, honey, whatever you would like to flavor the yogurt yourself. Or make sure that there's 0 to very little added sugar on the ingredient label. Things like Chobani Zero Sugar, Too Good Yogurt, Siggy's yogurts, these can be really fantastic, healthy options. I personally eat yogurt regularly. You just gotta choose the right yogurt. Number 9 is dried fruit. Now, all dried fruit is not created equally. There are a lot of really fantastic dried fruit options out there. When we can get into trouble is when our dried fruits contain added sugar. Dried fruit can be a concentrated source of added sugar and is not especially filling when eaten on its own. In fact, classic ocean spray craisins pack 26 grams of added sugar per serving. Whether you're using dried cherries to make your homemade granola or adding dried cranberries to your autumn salad, check the nutrition facts before purchasing your next pack of dried fruit. Again, choose those dried fruits that have 0 added sugar, or if you're a craisin lover, I love a good craisin. They do have a reduced sugar, which I don't think tastes any different. I actually have an entire bag in my pantry as I'm filming this video. And make sure you're pairing your dried fruit with either a healthy fat or protein or both. Again, add some dried fruit to your protein-packed yogurt with a scoop of nut butter. That's the best way to consume dried fruit and have it level out a little bit more better and have it level out in your body, not affect your blood sugar, and not cause weight gain. And last but not least, number 10 are electrolyte drinks. Now, don't get me wrong, electrolytes are extremely, extremely important, but these electrolyte drinks are literally packed with sugar. The reality is most people don't need to consume these on a regular basis. Not only can they provide excess sodium to your day, a nutrient most people are already consuming too much of, but they also pack in the sugar. Options with lower amounts of sodium and minimal added sugar like None Daily Hydration offer modest electrolyte replenishment without contributing significant amounts of electrolytes and sugar to your day. Now, if you're extremely active or you sweat a lot, yes, you absolutely need to replenish your electrolytes, but the average person day to day does not need an electrolyte supplement. Make sure whatever electrolyte you're choosing does not have any added sugar. And really, you know the best way to get an electrolytes? Drop a pinch of salt into your water. You won't taste it, but salt is a natural electrolyte without any added sugar. So those are the 10 healthy foods that can actually lead to weight gain. Let me know down below which one of these surprised you, which one of these do you consume on a regular basis that maybe you're thinking twice about. And if you enjoyed today's video and found it helpful, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, turn your bell on, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.